exposing this very deep and personal part of my life, which is how much money I spend on a weekly basis here in New York City. Now, for some context, I am a 23-year-old living in New York City. I live by myself in a one-bedroom apartment in Astoria. Everything I buy, all of my expenses, all of my bills, I pay for 100% with my own money that I make from my full-time corporate job. If you're wondering what I do, I am a video specialist for an agency here in New York City, which means I create ads and video content for a bunch of different companies. That being said, let's get started on how much I spend in a week in New York City. Starting off on Monday, I went and did groceries. So my diet and my grocery haul varies every single week. And I'm not somebody who's very consistent with what I buy at the grocery store at all. Sometimes I'll see like some new random cool thing and I'll be like, ooh, let's try that. That being said, this particular week, I spent $71.54 on groceries. Now, I know that seems like a lot. I got groceries mostly for the week. There are definitely some things that will last me a little longer than that. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick grocery haul to show you what I bought and what caused that much money. So let's start. Almond milk, cherry tomatoes, and avocado. This is not something that I would normally purchase, but I did today, so just wanted to let you guys know that. Rice, whole wheat tortillas, lettuce mix, shrimp. These are already cooked, but they're cheaper this way, and it was only $4.95 for like a whole lot of them. Turkey breast, ground turkey, sandwich things. Again, this is something I wouldn't normally buy. Red bell peppers, turkey bacon. Clearly we have a turkey trend going on here today. Frozen broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots. I love this. It's easy to just like heat up and have some extra veggies on the side. So strawberries, pistachios, and last but definitely not least, eggs. Usually I will budget to spend around $60 on groceries a week, but this particular week I may have gone a little overboard. So on Monday I cooked at home. I made breakfast, lunch, and dinner at home. For dinner I had this delicious carbonara, which was fantastic. I also went to the gym. I took a Zumba class, so that was technically free, although it is included in my gym membership, which I do pay for. Okay guys, I just got back from the gym, which is why I look all sweaty right now. But on my way back, I could not resist, so I went into this little flower shop that I passed by, and I bought 2 new plants. Meet Piper. She is very long and very beautiful. And this right here is Lola. She has some fun stuff going on up there, and she's also beautiful. Piper cost me $20 and Lola cost me $29. Now, we're talking about purchases we regret. I will have to say this is one of them, just because unfortunately one of my plants has already died within a week after purchasing, so that definitely hurt me in the soul. So the total amount of money I spent on Monday was $120.54. Now, I do want to say that at the very end of this video, I am going to include the rest of my bills, from my rent to gas and electricity to my gym membership to all the subscriptions that I pay for. But I'm going to put it at the very end because I know a lot of people say, well, technically you're not spending that on a weekly basis. However, while that's true, it's not like every single week at the beginning of the week I'm like, oh, here's 1/4 of my rent. I pay it on a monthly basis. It's still not free, and I feel like it would be inaccurate for me to not include that, especially if you're somebody who's literally just trying to see how much money the average person spends living in New York City, including the costs of rent and utilities and everything like that. I think it's super important to still include, but I will put it at the very end of the video, and that way you have all the information you need to inform you for whatever your personal needs are. That being said, let's move on to Tuesday. So on Tuesday, I made coffee at home, which was free. I also made breakfast and lunch at home, and then I worked late because I just had a lot of projects to do. I had a lot of things to get done, and so I didn't finish working until around 7:30, and then I just decided to order some sushi because I was starving by that point and I just wanted something to come while I was getting work done. So that ended up coming out to $22 roughly, including all the delivery fees and taxes. And then that night I also decided to order this microphone from Amazon, which cost $58.95. Now this is one of those random miscellaneous purchases that I don't usually buy. In fact, I'll probably never purchase this again because I already have a microphone. That being said, I'm sure there's gonna be something else next week that I'm gonna buy that's gonna be a one-time purchase, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm buying it this one time and that's it. So on Tuesday I spent a total of $80.95. Once again, on Wednesday, I worked from home, so I had breakfast and lunch at home. I just made them really quickly at home. But then for dinner, I went into the city to meet up with a friend. We were gonna go to a Georgian restaurant, so I took the train there, which was $2.75 each way, so $5.50 round trip. And we went to this Georgian restaurant and we got a bunch of different apps and meals to share. And the total amount for that was $73. So we decided to split it evenly into $36.50 each. Then we walked around the city, which was free. Look at this. Inflation. Unbelievable. And then we went into a Levain bakery and I got a cookie, which was $5, but unfortunately I forgot to record it, so you'll just have to take my word for it. That being said, the total amount for Wednesday was $47. Now we're on to Thursday. So on Thursday, it was just another typical day where I worked from home. I pretty much cooked all my meals at home. The only expense I had this day was that I went to get my eyebrows and lip threaded, and I also got my eyebrows tinted. So for my eyebrows threaded, it cost $5. Getting my lips threaded cost $5 as well, and getting my eyebrows tinted cost $12. So that added up to a total of $22, but I didn't record that part because that's super awkward to just be like, oh yeah, do my eyebrows while I record myself. It's super weird. So didn't record that, but it was just a usual typical day. I worked, went to the gym, ate at home, so it was honestly one of the cheaper days, coming out to a total of $22. Friday, I went to this coffee shop that's near my place and I got a coffee which was $7.20. I know that seems like a lot because it is. Realistically, it was actually $6.20 and I gave the guy a $1 tip. But still, now looking back at it, I'm like, wow, that's actually a ridiculous amount of money to spend on anything. Or not anything, right? $7 isn't that much money. But on coffee, it definitely is a lot of money to spend. On this day, I also decided to do laundry, so it was $2 for a load in the wash, and then I also had to buy a new game detergent because I ran out of mine, so that was $6 for a little container, and then I put the clothes in the dryer for 30 minutes, which cost $1. And then I also got my nails done, so I got both acrylic tips, and I also got a pedicure, so the total for that was $64.43. And then on my way back home, I picked up a couple of fish tacos from this Mexican restaurant, and that came out to a total of $10.89. So the total amount of money spent on Friday was $91.52. I know, it hurts my soul every time I say a crazy amount like that, but you know what? We're almost at the end of the week, so let's just keep pushing through. So now we're on Saturday. So on this day, I honestly mainly stayed home and cleaned, and I cooked all my meals at home, so there were no expenses there. But that night, I did decide to go out to a club with one of my friends in New York City. So the admission was $20 plus tax per person, so it was around $22 for each of us. And we also got a couple of drinks at my place because we didn't want to buy drinks at the actual club because those are crazy expensive and just an unnecessary amount of money. And so we had a couple of drinks here, so that cost us around $9 each. And then we also took the train to and back from the place, so that was a total of $5.50. So the total amount of money I spent on Saturday was $36.50, which honestly, not bad. I feel like it kind of balances out the crazy debauchery from Friday, so. Sunday. I'm actually going to the city with my mom today. Finally Sunday, I had a New York City day with my mom. Again, the MetroCard both ways was $5.50, and we actually went to the San Gennaro Festival. I know San Gennaro is over. This video was filmed a few weeks ago. I just haven't had time to sit down and collect all my expenses and film this and edit it, so apologies there. And then we went to this beautiful rooftop, and we were gonna eat there, but then we decided to just go eat near the festival area because by that point we were in the mood for Italian food. So we ate at the very first restaurant that would take us in, and the total bill came out to $105, but we decided to split it evenly, so I ended up paying $53. So the total amount I spent on Sunday was $58.50. So that being said, the total amount of money I spent during this particular week in my life of just purchases, not including bills, not including subscriptions, was $435.01. Now, like I said, that amount is not including other basic needs like cost of rent, cost of utilities, and other bills and expenses that do add up. Now, if you're interested in how much I spent with those other expenses, keep on watching. So the moral of the story is New York City is expensive. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this video was useful for you guys in one way or another, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.